Long Beach, California, long known as a waterfront playground. Long sandy stretches, the ocean, the bay, the marinas, a paradise by the Pacific. With more sunny days than any other major metropolis, it's a bustling beachside burb that locals love and make tourists turn out by the thousands. But when the sun goes down, something sinister starts to rise. Welcome to Haunted Long Beach, where the fun comes to a frightening stop and ghosts come out to play. We're taking you to some of the spookiest spots in town, where the dead didn't always go gentle into the good night.
Please come and play with me.
Igor's Alley. Today we'll explore a favorite high school urban legend. For years, teenage boys have cruised with their dates to check out Igor's Alley in Los Cerritos. Today, it doesn't look like much, except for an odd second-floor exterior door to nowhere at the rear of the house on Country Club Drive. The legend has it that our Igor was an immigrant laborer who lived with his wife and 2 children in a large house on Country Club Drive. How an immigrant worker could afford a country club home in the Depression should not be analyzed too carefully. Anyhow, one day Igor was fired from his job, and with no prospect of finding employment in those days, and living with the pressure of raising a family. And then throw in the fact that, according to the legend, he had swung by a local tavern to drown his sorrows with the remainder of his last paycheck,
And when he got home, it was near midnight, and he murdered his wife and 2 children and hung their bodies on meat hooks that happened to be installed high up above a window in the alley. Now, some have said that if you visit the place at the stroke of midnight and you stand below the meat hooks, you can feel the children's feet brush against your head. And others swear that you'll see pools of blood on the spot below where the bodies once hung. And sometimes you'll hear the victim scream or see blood dripping down the wall.
Claudine Burnett, a researcher and historian, is skeptical. In her research, she says she could find no mention of a grisly murder in the area during the years in question.
See if you can feel little feet on the top of your head and make sure that it's not a breezy evening, because you may be able to just use your imagination and believe that something's there.
No thanks, because as difficult as it is to believe, stranger things have happened in Long Beach. As for the family slaughtering Igor, no one knows what became of him. Some say he killed himself. Others maintain that he escaped into the night. And again, on a night much like this one,